at the end of this particular session, you'll have a very good understanding of the Easy Equities platform. What is a share? What is an equity, also known as a share? And some exciting features and benefits as to how you can get involved in your own personal wealth growth. So over the years, just a little bit of an introduction from myself. I've been lecturing on the Cape Town campus, going on 10 years now, in various financial management and tax modules, etc. And I've spoken to a lot of students over the years with regards to what are their thoughts, what are their feelings with regards to the creation of wealth, creating some form of savings or emergency kind of savings within which they could fall back on for various reasons. And ultimately, most students would like to have some form of experience or some form of preparation before they get out into the big world, where there is so much opportunity awaiting them in order to start investing, to start saving, to start creating some form of wealth. So what is Easy Equities? Easy Equities is an online platform that both Dominique and I have researched. And Easy Equities allows all traders, which we will also include students in going forward, to invest in equities and exchange traded funds, also known as ETFs. The setting up of your Easy Equities account is really, really easy, guys. It's a very simple online process, and Easy Equities has got its own contact people or department that will assist you directly to your email address should you have any issues, and that's right from step number 1. Okay, Dominique mentioned that there was a query that was raised in yesterday's information session by students who already have an Easy Equities account and already started using the demo funds that were made available. And yeah, just to let you know that if you have managed to open a Easy Equities account already, please just look out for further communications with regards to how we can create and basically set you up, or how you can set up a demo account through Equities, Easy Equities. Okay. All right. So how do you get started? You can download the app from your app store, or you can use the web platform to register for an account. And the Easy Equities teams will automatically run the necessary FICA, which stands for Financial Intelligence and Confirmation Act. So technically, if you've opened and will be opening, for example, a bank account in the future, the banks will be asking you for FICA documents. And that is basically a government legislation that has been implemented, and that allows Easy Equities to verify and to allow you to get registered as a potential trader. If your account has not been verified after 2 business days of you registering, you can log a ticket, not to Varsity College. I must stress out, this isn't a IIE Varsity College ticket that you're going to log, but you will then log a ticket directly with Easy Equities. And having been through a couple of little hiccups initially from my side, I can tell you that the response from Easy Equities and their help team is actually excellent. Right, let's move on to a little bit more with regards to what is a share, or what is also known as an equity, on the next slide. All right, Dominique, would you? Thank you. Thanks a lot. So, guys, a share is often referred to as equity. And each and every share or equity represents a part ownership in a company. And in return for investing in a particular company, shareholders are entitled to certain rights. The Johannesburg Stock Exchange, also known as the JSE Limited, is the largest exchange in Africa. And the JSE which has been around for many years, effectively will allow trading directly into the share market with regards to all companies that have opened up their share trading platforms for investors to either directly in the primary market or the secondary market to invest in their company. And therefore, the stock exchange provides the marketplace for the purchase and the sale of all listed shares and securities. An individual investor may invest in a portfolio in different ways, and some of these options will include insurance policies, units in a collective investment scheme, also known as a unit trust, and direct share portfolios. Right, so how will I know what to do, especially if I've never traded before? So your journey as a School of Management smart trader in trading is fully supported every single step of the way. This week, we're starting off with our introductory sessions with regards to our online sessions, just to basically create some exposure and awareness to this exciting challenge. But there will be ongoing communications that will be basically sent out from your IIE, Varsity College School of Management head of school, from that team and your campus School of Management team. 24/7 online support will be available via the Easy Equities platform. And just to mention that I sent an Easy Equities, basically just the question, just to test them out on a Saturday afternoon, just after 1 o'clock. The only kind of delay that you might find is trying to register and verify your account on a Sunday, but technically speaking, from Monday to Saturday, there will be somebody online that will get back to you within 24 hours to assist you with any query that you have. And it's only really on a Sunday that if you do need some support, you might get some feedback on a Monday, but you still are able to trade. You are still able to use your money to trade on over the weekend. How will I know if I've won? At the end of the challenge, you will send us a statement of transactions, which you can easily draw off the Easy Equities platform. We're going to be communicating exactly how you can access and draw that statement. And that will be done on the 21st of November, 2022. All of the results will be independently assessed and winners will be announced on the 28th of November, 2022. Exciting. So by the end of November, all 3 winners will be announced. Right, so how can you kick off your participation? Step 1, register for the challenge, either using the QR code or the link so that you can share all of the exciting challenge details. All right, so step number 1 is on the slide at the moment. Step number 2, you can apply to register an account with Easy Equities today. And the website is www.easyequities.co.za. And I must just point out that it does take plus minus 10 days to get your new account 100% registered. And what I mean by 100% registered, remember that you need to have a verification that needs to be identified for FICA purposes, and then your registration will be confirmed. So the Easy Equities client support, as mentioned, is really, really great in getting back to you with direct email feedback. Okay, so everything will be done by email directly to you as you set up your account. And then step number 3, once your account is open, you need to just check that you can access your 100,000 demo virtual trading funds on the Easy Equities platform. And please do not start trading before the start date, as we will have some specific trading rules to follow for the challenge. And yes, just one thing I wanted to mention is that we are only allowed, and we will communicate and confirm this all in due course, we will only be allowed to basically trade in ETFs, exchange traded funds. Okay. If you've got more questions, we'll be hosting one more online session tomorrow, Friday, the 16th of September at 10 o'clock. And again, as per this particular session, all collab links have already been shared through the VC Learn platform. Okay. All right. So supported, practical, and relevant. And as Dominique mentioned in her introduction, I have no doubt that each and every one of you that will be partaking in this competition at some point in your future, you will want to access some form of share trading, some form exposure to unit trusts and exchange traded funds in order to build up your wealth in your own personal capacity. So please join in the challenge, guys. It really, I cannot stress more importantly, try and get your registration process on the Easy Equities platform. Try and get that process going as soon as possible so that you can get your accounts open. So but by the time the very first day of trading opens, you guys are ready to go. All right. So Dominique has posted some great messages and information on the chat box. And the collab link for our official kickoff next week, Wednesday, will definitely be shared tomorrow. And it will be at 12 o'clock on the 21st of September. All right. Lavana, if you've got no experience, so I will be your mentor. So any information that you require, I'm happy to provide you some basic information with regards to how you can become well equipped, with regards to just approaching what type of trades would you do, in which capacity. So don't worry about that. Also, I wanted to mention that I would encourage everybody to go onto the Easy Equities website. They have got some great information podcasts. They've got great information that has been loaded onto their website, specifically with regards to exchange traded funds. So please, I encourage you to just go do a little bit of reading, a little bit of research as well before the competition kicks off, just so that you can feel a little bit more at ease with regards to what ETFs are and all of the various types of ETFs that are available for you to place your trades in. All right. Great. All right. Any other questions, ladies and gents? Uh, 100% Warren. So the Satrix has got a number. There are various platforms with regards to types of ETFs that you can join in, but Satrix, the top 40 is definitely one of those. Satrix has got numerous ETFs that you can diversify your portfolio and investments.
We do have a hand raised. Kaylin, I think it was your hand. Oh, Caden. You're welcome to open your mic. Can we only invest in SA stocks?
Okay, so SA stocks, I assume you're referring to ETFs. So no, there will be some global ETF or globally based ETFs that you can also invest in. So will not be restricted to only to South African ETFs. So Warren, no, you're not allowed to go directly to ABSA as a company. This will only be restricted. This competition will only be exchange traded fund based. So you will be buying into an exchange traded fund index, if I can put it that way.
Yeah, Warren, maybe if we can just give some background to that decision. It's because this challenge is designed for people who are just starting out and people who might know some some level of trading or have some experience in trading. But we really wanted to cater for everyone who has literally never traded at all to students who are more familiar with the platform. So we felt that the ETFs are they're more straightforward than trying to go into single equities and going to do research on every single equity. Your ETFs kind of package different equities for you. You can go and research the equities in those ETFs. And also in terms of the Easy Equities platform, they group those into low, medium, and high risk. So it also gives you kind of already a structure to understand in terms of your risk profile where you want to start aiming in terms of your ETFs. So that's how we're running for this semester, and then we'll work on student feedback and see how we run for next year. Thanks,
yeah, thanks, Dominique. I just wanted to add that exchange traded funds is a really, really nice introduction to equities in general. So if you had to go straight into commodity trading, it's a very, very intimidating environment to basically start your trading experience to. And at the end of the day, what you don't want to do is be basically chased away by placing a couple of trades in commodities or directly into companies, and therefore losing a lot of faith and a lot of confidence in diversifying your kind of investment platform and portfolio into the future. So I think ETFs is a great starting point. Yes, so Kaden, 100% confirmed. We are only allowed to invest in ETFs. If you go onto the platform, the Easy Equities platform, you will see all of the different types of ETFs and the options that are available, but you are not allowed to use any ETF that is not on the Easy Equities platform, just to confirm. Okay. All right, so guys, Easy Equities is the only online platform on which or at which this competition is being run. Just to confirm, the competition will not allow you to go into any other investment platform. All of your information on your trades and your performances on those trades will only be drawn from the Easy Equities statements and website. Okay, just to confirm that it's not open to general trading across other platforms.
Yeah, also just to support that, so we've done our due diligence on Easy Equities. We're comfortable that the platform is very reputable. They know what they're doing. Their support is excellent. So we feel that our students are in good hands at Easy Equities, and that's really important for us. So we want to keep it in a platform that we're comfortable with, and yeah, and it means that we all on the same page when we're guiding you in terms of what you're going to be seeing, how you're working. Exactly where we are on the platform, and we're kind of all singing from the same sheet.
All on the same page. Yeah, 100% right. Okay, any other questions, guys? Any general questions at this stage? There'll be a lot more communication and information that's going to be shared.
If you do have any questions that come to mind this evening and tomorrow morning, you're also more than welcome to jump onto the call that we have tomorrow morning at 10 o'clock and just clarify any last questions that you might have. But for now, do we need to register on the Easy Equities website? Antonio?
Okay, so 100% correct. When you go onto the website, there will be very clear markings with regards to registration, verification and registration. All you need to do is follow the prompts, fill in all of your personal details. They will ask you for some information with regards to individual trading. So just follow the prompts. If there are any areas that you get stuck, I'm going to just type out the email address rather, that you could email directly, and somebody would come, will get back to you as mentioned within 24 hours. So I'm just going to just type it out on the group chat. And let me just make sure my spelling is correct. Easy Equities. So if you've got any issues whatsoever, if you hit a snag during the prompts to take you forward to the next step or phase of your registration, all you do basically, and what you can do is take a screenshot and then email it through to helpme@easyequities.co.za. And as mentioned, they've got an online call administration center, and somebody will come back to you to your email address and will basically assist you directly to get past that particular stage, or to give you more information as to why you're getting stuck on that stage, at that stage. Okay. All right, pleasure. Yeah, no problem. So let me provide you with my particulars so that you can email me, which will be great. All right, so let me just type it out over here. Okay. And then if any of you got any information that you would like to share with me as well, it would be great to just get some feedback with regards to, let me just get this right over here. Make sure I spell my own surname correctly. Okay, abuckiet@iie.ac. iie.ac.za. All right, so guys, any messages or any areas that you do need some assistance with regards to also the understanding of, exchange traded funds. But again, please, I would direct you to some very nicely, really well documented terminology on exchange traded funds on the Easy Equities website. If you just click on ETFs, they've got a whole layout of what an ETF is, the features and the benefits, how it generally works. There's a couple of podcasts, a couple of YouTube videos that you can go on there, and you can actually just have a look at those as well. So I encourage you all to, if you're not 100% sure, like most of you, well, at this stage shouldn't be, just to go on there and just have a look at more of that information. Okay. So tomorrow's session will be identical to tonight's session. It will be the last of the introductory session, same structure and same format as tonight. However, you are allowed to make sure that if you've got any additional questions, you're more than welcome to join in and make sure that you can get those questions in as well. Okay, so tomorrow is just an additional opportunity to get some questions in. Yeah, thanks, Dominique. Any support that any of you need, trading, how to look at the shares, what type of companies or how the ETFs that are on offer are basically structured, please let me know. But for any technical queries on getting your account registered, Easy Equities platform, and that email address that I gave you, that's simply to get verified and registered. But once we start trading, I'll be your go-to person with regards to how to place your trades. Okay. Right. Any other questions, guys? Right. Maybe not at this stage, but look forward to getting some direct feedback from all of you with regards to the registration, getting your accounts registered, and then we have liftoff. Okay. Anything else from your side, Dominique?
Antonia, just to say thank you so much to you for your time and for reassuring our students that we're all in very good hands with you. I think they've got a good sense of how much support and expertise they're getting from you. And thank you to all of our students who've made the time to, out of your evening and your personal time to come onto this call. And thank you for the engagement and for all the great questions that you've asked. So we're really, really looking forward to working with you. We're looking forward to the challenge, and we're just super excited about the process and about the learning. We're going to stay online for another 2 minutes or so, just in case you do have any last questions that you want to ask. And if you're happy and comfortable and want to carry on with your evening, you're more than welcome to log off. And as I say, we are online again tomorrow morning at 10 o'clock. As Antonio said, we'll be covering the same basic information. And then if you have any additional questions that you'd like to ask, please feel free to pop on and we'll address them there. Thank you so much. Have a lovely evening, everybody.
Thanks so much, Dominique. Good night, everyone. Hi, Caden. Yes, no problem.
So can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. Yes, no problem.
Yeah, I just wanted to ask, is the basis of this buying and selling, or is it choosing the right ETF and then holding it? And then
So it'll be the
yeah.
basis of basically you'll have 100,000 Rand virtual money, kind of monopoly money to spend. And really at the end of the day, remember that all of the rules of the competition will be laid out next week. So you wouldn't want to go and put all of your 100,000 Rand into one ETF, but you would want to maybe do a little bit of research on the type of ETFs, whether they're local or global, understanding a little bit of the actual portfolio exposure of that ETF, and then diversifying your money just to see how well your trades are going to be doing over the time of the competition. So the question is, if you are buying and selling all the time, it's going to be difficult for you to basically accumulate a good return on your ETFs. So I would think minimum, I would say 10 trades, minimum 10 trades into various ETFs, and looking at the composites, the structure of the ETF, and formulating your investment strategy, if I can put it that way, based on that.
Okay, that makes sense. Thank you, sir.
Yeah, absolute pleasure. But as I say, all more information on how you could plan your strategy, not to make it sound too serious, of course, but to plan that strategy will be communicated next week. And then, as I say, if you want to email me directly, I can also then just understand what type of investor, what type of risk profile you might also fall into. Okay.